Right, well, it can certainly be a rush to get to the first tee after work, but there's a couple of things that you can do even in the locker room just to stretch off and allow that first tee shot to flow straight down the centre. So there's two parts of your body which are absolutely crucial to be nice and loose. So that's this upper half and certainly this lower half for the turn through the point of impact. So first of all, what I would certainly suggest doing, only takes a couple of minutes maximum, is stretching off first of all the left side by pulling the arm across your body. You should definitely feel a pulling sensation down your left side. If you can hold that for 10 seconds, that will work fantastically well. And also on the right side. Okay, that's good. And then just to loosen off your lower half, if you lie yourself on the floor, you're going to put your right knee up, you're going to lie down and you're going to pull it across your body, down the lower section of your back and your glutes. You'll feel a pulling sensation. Again, just hold that for 10 seconds and then just repeat it on the left leg. So even if you are in a rush, there's no excuse. Everyone can spare 2 minutes. So hopefully that helps. Hi there, so this week's blog is going to be talking about putting. There's going to be 3 aspects that we discussed today. First of all, short putts, how to effectively line the putt. Secondly, reading the green, how to judge the undulation on some of the tricky putting surfaces. And also distance control, really being able to hit a putt that is within quite a large dustbin lid so that your second putt becomes almost a gimme putt. Okay, so we're going to look at how to hold the 3 and 4 footers, and the way we're going to structure this is by tweaking the way that we set up to the golf ball and certainly how we actually align the golf ball. And many of you might currently do this, but the majority of you probably don't. What we've got to assess here is where we aim the golf ball. Now, the majority of the golf balls have some type of markings on there. If they don't, you can certainly use a marker pen to draw a semicircle around the ball. Now effectively, that is your alignment aid. And we're going to match the alignment aid up with the putter. As you can see here, I've got a line in the middle of the putter. So if we simply align the golf ball correctly in relation to the hole and match up this line, we have certainty that actually we're aiming into the correct position. So this 4 footer that I've got here, this is moving slightly left to right. So the position that I'm going to be aiming this golf ball is fractionally left of the hole. So a good practice is actually to put a tee peg into the ground, certainly when you're practicing on the putting surface. This line on the golf ball is now going to be pointing at this tee peg. Now effectively in my mind, this putt is a straight putt. All I need to achieve is hit this ball towards that tee peg. Whatever happens after I've hit the ball looks after itself. And of course we know that because this is a left to right putt, the ball will slope off into the hole. So from this position, I'm going to align this middle section on my putter so they're both level with each other. The stance is actually going to be a lot wider than you might anticipate. The less moving parts from the hips downwards, the better. If you can, try and get your eye level very much over the golf ball. Now from that section, all I tried to do was hit the ball straight towards the tee peg. Because I had read the putt correctly, the ball curved nicely and went into the hole. Okay, Ollie, so I hear on the grapevine that you tend to struggle from 3, 4, 5 feet. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
There's no gimmies in my world.
Okay, so if we can try and incorporate this little procedure into your game, I'm confident it will help you. So if you align that golf ball to the tee peg that's on the floor, Perfect. Great putt. Okay, so the 4 putts that I've just hit there have all been from 40 feet, slightly downhill, so quite a tricky putt. And as you see from the results, they're all situated within quite a large dustbin lid. And what this hopefully guarantees is that I will 2-putt. Keeping those 3 putts off your scorecard is essential if you're going to start building a great score on the golf course. Okay, so to judge a long putt, crucial for your game of golf. It's all about the length and the speed of your stroke. So I'm a big believer that the speed of your stroke doesn't actually change whether you've got a 2-foot putt or a 40-foot putt. The only thing that actually changes is the length of your stroke. So letting gravity do the work is definitely the better plan. So if I take my setup, what you'll notice is because I've got a longer putt, my stance is certainly going to be longer. But the speed that I'm stroking this putt at is exactly the same as it was from 2 or 3 feet. All that changes is the length of my stroke. Now that's certainly within the dustbin lid. Okay, Ollie, let's look at ways that you can become better at distance control.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to ask you a strange thing. I don't even want you to use the putter. Okay?
Okay.
We put this to one side. But what I do want you to do is I want you to throw this ball towards the hole.
Sure.
Okay? Nice and simple. Throw the ball towards the hole. Okay, so you managed to judge the distance pretty well there. How did you do that?
Instinct.
Okay, instinct, 100%, you know. You used your intuitive skill, natural instinct to trust yourself, and you didn't overcomplicate things. Exactly the same as when you're putting.
Right.
So I'm going to do a drill here where you're going to use your putter,
Yeah.
you're going to look at the target, you're going to close your eyes, you're going to keep your eyes closed throughout the whole stroke, and before you open your eyes, you're going to tell me where the golf ball's gone.
Sure.
Okay? Let's keep your eyes closed. So where do you feel that golf ball has actually gone?
I think it's about 6 foot short.
Okay, so if we have a look where that ball is, that was a fantastic putt. You know, using that intuitive skill. You can use this as a practice drill. You can start to feel the length of your putting stroke.
Yep.
If you're seeing a pattern of your ball going too short, you know that you need to lengthen your stroke, and vice versa. Okay, so it's a fantastic tool. Let's see if you can do the same with your eyes open. So let's have a nice long putting stroke. Even better. Fantastic. You're going to be a dangerous man now.